Texas, the one that we keep saying sending all the migrants
governor.
They keep sending all the migrants over to Kamala Harris's house. Mm-hmm. Well, Governor Greg Abbott last weekend signed into law a bill prohibiting race-based hair discrimination in Texas. He signed a law saying you can't discriminate people with that.
He needs to sign that law.
Yeah.
Every governor needs to sign that law. And I would be mad at them if they didn't.
It goes into effect in September. So, like, what do you think about just outside of the hair thing? Is that professional? This guy's hair. Yeah. What do y'all think? Mm-hmm. Do you think that's professional if he was an attorney?
Yeah.
Would you want your attorney to have braids like that?
I wouldn't care. If he gets me off of my if he gets me off for being in prison, mm-hmm. I don't even care.
But do you think he could? Do you think the jury would be like looking at his hair more than looking at what he's saying?
Here's the thing that I'm trying to.
This is a good debate, y'all.
I'm trying to get used to, and I'm still having a struggle, but I do understand. Mm-hmm. A lot of people, especially the women that wear the natural hairstyles. Mm-hmm. I'm from the day of y'all can probably agree with me or not.
Afros.
I'm from the day where your afro had to be tight. It wouldn't be no hair out of place.
But now that's not in.
I'm just saying. Right. No, that's where I'm from.
Right,
I'm from that.
But it looks funny looking now.
No, it doesn't. Because
a tight afro.
Some girls are still wearing that.
All right.
The fact that there's so many different styles. You see the lady with the green hair, mm-hmm. so let's just be real with that. Mm-hmm. But I notice women with the natural hair, sometimes their hair look like it's not combed. I'm not used to that.
Which is what I like.
But I get it. No. Some of it just looked like it's not combed. Like they literally got out the bed and they just put some earrings and makeup on and they left.
Okay.
I have to get used to that, but I love that they're embracing their natural.
Or there's some guys who have locks that look wild, but they're groomed.
Look at the guy in Chicago. He's the one that brought this act out.
Or JayZ.
No. The guy in Chicago, I can't remember his name. He's one of the representatives. His hair goes different directions.
Okay.
He wears a suit.
Yeah.
His hair is worse than his.
A lot of times their hair is like that, but then their beard is trimmed and stuff. So it looks like they're doing like The Weeknd. When his hair used to be, it's like they want that look.
Do you know what guy I'm talking about in Chicago?
Yeah, I think I do.
Does his hair look like The Weeknd?
No, it's out there.
It's worse. Thank you.
Well, the old Weeknd.
He's pushing this act because he, like others, don't want people to not hire him or whatever. But when he gets on TV and he does news things, I'm looking right at his hair, y'all. I can't keep my eyes off.
So then, are you saying that?
But we can't do anything about it. And that's why this law is so out there now. They tried to make me take my braids out. And this was it had to have been the 80s.
Yeah.
I had 6-7 hours of doing my braids, even longer than that, I think. And the lady said, "I'm sorry, ma'am. They may have a problem with your braids. You may have to take them down." I almost cussed her out.
Well, it says Governor Greg Abbott signed into law a bill prohibiting race-based hair discrimination in Texas workplaces, schools, and housing policy. House Bill 567, introduced by Democrat Representative Rita Bowers, sailed through both chambers of the legislature with overwhelming support after the same bill stalled during the legislation session in 2021. The policy, which Abbott signed Saturday, will go into effect September 1st. 20 states have passed the Crown Act, an acronym for Creating a Respectful and Open World for Natural Hair. According to Crown Coalition, an organization that champions the legislation, Harris County, the state's most populous, and the city of Austin have adopted versions of this legislation. So,
and it's not just for people of color. White people who have locks and have weird hairstyles, that protects them too. If your job doesn't require you to have a hat, because I remember when I went to work, I applied for Six Flags Great America.
You can't put your hat on because your
they
hair's
said
so
if you are not able to wear a hat as part of your uniform, you won't be hired. And I thought of you.
Yeah,
there's no way you'd be able to work with a hat on. They've even stretched the law with I think y'all can.
Oh, actually, I did. Because I put my hair, I worked with someplace, and I put my hair inside my clothes.
Oh, did you?
This was in the back, and then I had a hat on right
If you can get away with it, that's good. They've even changed some laws on the military. Because remember, they can't, they can wear braids and stuff, but I was told if it can fit up under their hat, they're okay, right?
But what about sports? In football, their hair be outside their helmet.
I know, and there's
I've
no
seen
rule.
some guys pull their hair.
There's no rule because their locks be past their helmet. And I'm thinking that's dangerous when you wrestling, when you doing,
So
wrestling.
to me, I guess if it doesn't interfere with your job and your job performance, then you should be able to have your hair whatever way you want. But on the same token, that's why I brought up the question about him being your attorney. You have to understand that when you take these bold choices, that sometimes it may interfere. Legally, you can have the job, but it may interfere with how people perceive you.
Exactly.
If you are a person and you work at a job and they don't care how you dress, you have to dress professional, and you wear a red shirt and, I don't know, some green pants or something. I don't know, a striped shirt with polka dot pants or something. Somewhere you weird. You dress kind of odd. And a client comes in and they see you and they say, I'd rather go with the person with the plain blue suit on. We're a conservative company. We're Wrigley Gum or something. And we don't want a guy with a striped shirt, a polka dot bow tie, and whatever. So, and yellow shoes. You know what I'm saying? So what if that cost you from getting an assignment or something, that's you, on you.
That's the chance you take. And that's the chance that your employer would take.
Yeah.
If your hair may be so wild, even in the natural state it is, I don't know. They may still have a strict rule.
Yeah.
So they're not discriminating when they tell you up front, right?
That's discriminating.
No, because some places.
No, they say any natural hairstyle, you can't discriminate.
Well,
if I have braids, you can't say I can't have that job. There's no, like if you're at a bank and you say you can't have your hair braided, you can't do that legally.
But you said it depends on, like, for example,
it's natural hairstyle.
If it's natural, if it's hairstyles, period, like at a restaurant, a bonnet needs to be over it. A nurse and doing surgery on you, your hair needs to be up under something. If you got too big of a hair, you can't. Well, it doesn't make sense.
Emerald says if it is well kept and has a good win rate, if his hair is well kept and he has a good win rate, I definitely wouldn't mind.
Yeah.
So she don't care.
Yeah.
Like you said, as long as he's winning. What are you looking for?
I was looking for that guy in Chicago.
Oh, okay.
That has a weird locks.
Okay.
His doesn't, it's not even, you know how guys are wearing locks now and braids?
Right.
Basic. Or even the guys that's wearing the freestyle.
I know what you're talking about.
His is beyond.
I seen it.
I think, but I guess I wanted a photo to show that because that to me is the question.
Okay.
Not him.
All right.
And that would be a picture I would want to show people because how would you deal with listening to him as he's doing a speech or something? Your eyes is on his hair going this way.
Right.
And that to me,
that's JayZ's hair though.
No, his hair is worse than JayZ.
Oh, okay.
That's why I don't think you know who I'm talking about.
All right.
For you to say it's okay and you mentioned JayZ,
you're gonna be stuck on that for the rest of the show
until I get his name. Yeah.
All right.
I gotta get his name.
All right, y'all. So